Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and I'm so glad that you guys are joining me today because new planner, who dis? So today we are going to be unboxing a new Laurel Denise Planner because I may have been heavily influenced by my friend Ruth of Ruthful Planning, and this is all her fault. So let's just go with that. So anyways, this is a new planner. I'm going to talk more about it in my planner lineup video. Whether or not that goes live before this video, that's to be determined. But we're going to unbox it and we're going to set it up for July. I'm excited. Okay, let's do it. So I have already taken off the little sticker right there because I was about to like look through it, and then I'm like, I don't want to do this on camera. This was not sent to me. This is something that I purchased. This is a really pretty box. The biggest complaint about this box is that it will not fit my cat. Whatever. Live and learn. Next time I will have to buy more stuff and get sent a bigger box. Okay, so take this off. First of all, my first thought is, oh, by the way, this is the horizontal weekly edition in the mini. It is the 24 to 25, so July through June. My first thought is I really like this size. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you get a little ruler, 2 rulers, or you get a ruler and you get a bookmark. Duke is trying to figure out how he can fit into the box. He has a pocket. We like pockets. So we're going to be going into the first page. We have July through June, bunch of holidays, 2024 and 2025 holidays. And it has like a bunch of holidays, like not just your traditional Christmas, whatever. It also has many other days. It has Indigenous Peoples Day, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, National Day for Truth and Reconciliation, Saint Jean Baptiste Day, Canada Day. There's words I can't pronounce and I apologize. Okay, so anyways, and each month has a goals and things to remember. And then the way that the month is set up, and this is like the reason why I wanted to do this. So it has your little calendar, and then it has, since mine is the horizontal, it has the little horizontal, and then this, and then a space for this week. And this way you can still like see the calendar, but then and then you have a habit tracker. I like that habit tracker. I need to make good use of that habit tracker. Then you also have like a blank page. And even while you're working in the weekly, you can still see the blank page. And then you have a to-do this month, which 100% uses like a brain dump. So I plan on using this for like a home planner, bills, writing down like appointments ahead of time, that sort of thing. So every month is set up the same, super neutral. But yeah, so definitely like using the whole monthly overview. I'm going to like that. I am so excited to try this, and I'm still blaming Ruth for me picking this up. And then at the very end, you have a 2025 calendar from July to June 2026. Excuse me. You have yearly wins, yearly lessons, so maybe like losses, I don't know, things you didn't succeed at. You have graph paper, and then you have some pages for dot grid, and then you have interesting books I'm reading, things I'm listening to, happy moments, gratitude, hobbies, ways of moving my body. I'm excited for, I'm hopeful for. Don't understand why it's at the very end, but that's okay. And then you have another pocket. So now I'm just going to sit here and stare at this because I don't know how to set it up. but I know that we will be putting this in here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this at the very back or at the very end of July. So then that way, like if I want to use that when I set this up, then I can be able to do that. Okay. I feel like I should watch like some plan with me videos for this. I think I'm going to do that, and then I will come back, and that's when we will actually set it up. All right, so I ended up taking the night to just kind of go through like my bills, go through any type of appointments that I have scheduled, any type of like things that I already have blocked on my calendar, and then really just kind of went through this Laurel Denise Planner to decide exactly how I want to use it. And I ultimately decided that bills and like any scheduled things are going to be going on the monthly calendar, and they are going to be color coded. The weekly portion of it is going to be divided into two things. We're going to have like reminders of things that are going on, appointments, if I'm going to be going out someplace, like if I need to like physically go out to like the grocery store, I'm going to kind of write in those places, when I have my book club, when I have appointments, bills, chores, this sort of thing, because this is going to be a planner that's going to be sitting out on a table at all times. And then on the right side, so left side is going to be for those reminders. The right side is going to be for meal plan. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to use this week portion of it for. I think that may take a little bit of time to use it before I fully decide. But that's ultimately how I'm going to break up the week. The back for the habit tracker, I have 4 so far. And I'm just trying to kind of confirm how I'm going to use the last 2. And then the dot grid portion on the back page. So we have both a dot grid section and we have a to do this month. The dot grid section I'm going to divide into 3. So one of them is going to be for bills, where I'm just going to be able to list out all of my bills, whether they are auto pay or not auto pay. And then the other section I'm going to use for something else. Not positive how I'm going to use it yet, but either bills is going to take up 1/3 of it, and then the rest of it is going to be for one thing, or I'm going to divide it into 3 sections depending on how I want to use it. Like I kind of want to use part of this for goal setting, to kind of have like that additional reminder. And then the to-do this month is going to be essentially a brain dump. One thing I am going to do, and this is something that I actually saw Ruthful Planning. I saw her do this, and I really like this idea. We are going to turn this from a twin loop planner into a disc bound planner. So this is when I kind of get a little nervous, because I haven't tried this yet. But basically, actually, let me cut it this way. Hold on, I have to do it this way. I'm just going to take it and basically putting my scissors between the loops, and we're just snipping. Okay, so if it works the way that it should, you can easily be able to pull it off of the coils and then be able to easily put it back. And I feel like it worked. What I want to make sure though is I do want to be careful when I am using these like this, that I'm not like, I don't think I'm going to be able to take the pages out as much as like what you can with the disc bound. So I definitely need to keep that in mind. But I do like that this little trick method is going to turn it into, you know, more of like a disc bound planner. And also, if I want to insert any type of pages, all that I have to do is double punch the sheet of paper. Okay, hold on. This one did not get cut. I thought I was cutting both at the same time, but apparently I wasn't. So I'm just going to go through really quickly and trim all of these, and then I will show you, I think that's all. No, hold on. And then I will show you what I mean by the double punch method. I think that these are all cut. Yeah, those are all cut. So I'm going to finish up these and then I will show. So for the Happy Planner, for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to use the Happy Planner punch. I have the big one. And then I have this mini piece of paper that is punched with the Happy Planner. Now, pre-punch paper is not always going to fit 100%, but it will be close. So basically, what I realized is that when you go right in between of the already what's already punched, it will line up really nicely with the Laurel Denise coils. So that should be good. The only problem that I notice is that it does stick out a little bit up top. So either you can cut that off or you can leave it overhanging, and then that way you can almost use it as a bookmark. But I mean, it works. It absolutely definitely works. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, take out all of these. I'm just being very, very gentle. I don't need that one. I'm gonna very carefully take out August. Like, I don't think that this would have like the same integrity that the mushroom punches do. So definitely keep that in mind. But again, it's a little hack that works. And I think I'm only gonna be taking it out when I actually go to set up the planner. So this is not gonna be something that I do all the time. Okay, we're gonna push this off to the side, and we're actually going to start with the back side of the planner first. I decided that we are going to use a sticker book. We're going to use the Happy Planner Happy in Paris sticker book, mainly because I do want to use like some fun little stickers with it, but I'm most likely just going to kind of stick with just the decorative stickers. So first of all, I want to use a remember sticker, and we are going to grab wax paper too. So the remember is going to go over there. I was thinking that I think it would be really cute to use some of these. And these are basically going to go, if I can pull them off, they're going to go like down here in the corner. The only problem is that it's like, you can really only, if you want it on the long corner, you could only do it like that. I don't have the ones that, I can't get that same effect if I go in the other corner. If I do the other corner, it's going to give it a much different look. And I prefer that. That's my only complaint with these stickers, is that they're going basically one way. I don't think there's any other ones. Let's just, yeah, they're all the exact same. Okay, but we can use these. We'll just use this in like that little corner. And then the same thing for this one. I do want to get a header to kind of have a header for the bills. And then I'm not going to do this section just yet, not until I actually figure out how I want to do it. What I am going to do though is I am going to put just like some little decorative stickers over there. I really like the little stamps, but I just want to keep it simple. So I have an idea for what I want to do with the spread with those stamps, but it is not for this planner. So I think for this one, we're gonna use this tree is gonna be over here. And I think I would like to have this. And then I was thinking of using her because I love how like those two go together. And then I thought that this could be like a really cute little scene over here, that it shouldn't take up too much room. But also they need a little plant outside. All right, so then I am thinking in terms of the header. I want to just find like a simple box that I can use. And I don't, actually now that I think about it, I don't know if this one has header boxes. They do have boxes, so I can be able to cut it down if, you know, if that's my only choice. These are silver and I am using gold, so I really don't want to mix that. Oh, we have these. Okay, so let's take, I'm kind of thinking let's take this green. And then we can go ahead and pull a pink to use for over here as well. Or actually, we're gonna use the pink for right here and then a green for right there. And that basically gives me time to kind of like figure out how I want to use this. Now, one thought that I just had is for the to do this month, I want to try to find some dots, or I can use a long sticker like this. The only problem with this is that it doesn't give me like as much functionality as what I want. So I don't think we're going to use a sticker. I could use a sticker down at the bottom, but I think for now we're going to leave it. And then if we really wanted to, I could potentially use a quote. So let's have this out. And then I'm also going to use, I think what I'm going to do, we're just going to use this whole sheet of florals. And finally, I think we're gonna leave it at that. I want to grab out some like little icon stickers and some bullets. All right, so let's go ahead and start. I am going to just kind of have like all of these stickers aside, and we are going to start with this one. So we're taking this off. My little clear, I'm going to be using clear sticky tab, like clear Post-its, because that's going to be the best for when I am doing any type of pre-planning in this planner. Basically for them, I use a Mr. pen. It is a fine liner pen, but it is one of the ones, it's like one of the only ones that I found that does not smear on the sticky tab notes. I have clear ones. I have some like really small clear ones that I actually ended up cutting in half to use for it. And then I also have some of like the really thin colored ones. So I will kind of go back and forth between using all of these. For starters, we are going to go ahead and put down the stickers. So again, I'm using the Happy in Paris from Happy Planner. I think that these will be so cute in here. And I will, when I use the stickers, I'm gonna keep it to using ones that are very simple decorative, and I'm not using something that is gonna take up like a ton of space. I'm also gonna go ahead and do the line, and for the line, I'm using a 0.25 gel pen. So it's like super, super fine tip. Just because I don't want like the line to be super bold. I just want a good separation indicator. And then we're gonna put some little florals up in the corner. And then from there, we can be able to put in my header. And we have florals for this bottom corner. And I'm not going to put in this header just yet. I want to put in this remember header for up here because we're going to work on that as well. And then finally, we're going to do this right here. That way I'm not taking up the space from the bills, but I'm kind of just like taking space over here. And then we will put this tree right there. So it will kind of go over into there a little bit. And I'm trying to decide if I want to use, you know what? Let's try it right there. I think that July is going to be a good month for me to kind of figure out what stickers can I reasonably use and what stickers are better for me to avoid. So let's go with it. I decided that I really don't like that. So we are going to go ahead and use a box. We have this long one right here. Yeah, I really don't like that. What I'm gonna do is the box is gonna go down here at the bottom. Hold on. We're gonna put it on wax paper first because I'm going to I'm gonna erase these lines. And we need tweezers. Okay. It's gonna go up here. And I will have to do some cleanup because of that pen, which that's fine. Live and learn. This is definitely a huge live and learn month. So we're gonna put it like right there. And then what I've decided to do is I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put like a couple boxes down here because that's what I am going to use for kind of like call outs for bigger things that I will have. And I am thinking Duke is coming over here to say hi, or maybe he's not. Dude. He's over here stealing my little sticky notes that I kind of stuck off to the side. He's such a weird cat. We are gonna take some of these colors. We're gonna take this one right here. Put that one right there. And then I was kind of hoping for like an orange, so this is perfect. Or do we want a green? Let's leave it to just that. And then finally, I need to kind of clean that up. So we have a white pen. This is one reason why I'm glad that I used a really fine tip pen, because I feel like it's going to be easy to cover up with the white pen. Once that dries, I may do another line over it, but we're going to leave it like that. And finally, feel like I should use a different color remember sticker. Do we have another? We do not have another remember. Why do I only have a remember? How about we do a green important? And actually, that will cover up one of the lines. Not quite though. Let's go right there. I like that. I really like that. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to write in yet. I think I'm going to do that off camera. Just like while I'm still really trying to kind of get used to it. And what I am going to do though is I have these little gold diamonds, squares, however you want to look at it. This is what I'm going to use to kind of mark off the bills. So, hi Duke. Duke has already given this planner his approval by laying on it. Okay, so I need 13. Dude. Okay. I love you, cat. So this way, kind of depending on how much room that I have, either I'm thinking about going ahead and kind of writing in like how much as well. So then that way I have that to help me also track for future months. So basically, yeah. So basically for this one, I will be writing in like this is the bill, whether it's rent, like credit card, something like that, internet, SMUD, phone, and then I'm going to write in the total. Because having that on here is really going to help. And the only thing that I have right now that changes month to month is my SMUD, which is basically my electric. My phone will change in a couple months, and I think that may actually change after July. So I do need to, so that one I will have to notate a change. I do pay for like HP ink. And that is actually going to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I will be doing more than 13 just in case that there was like a bill or something that I missed. One thing that I do want to get into a much better habit of is really tracking my spending. So I am also going to use this to be able to kind of write down like on a daily basis, check my bank account. Normally I do it like once or twice a week, but I definitely want to get into a better, more consistent routine. So I'm going to also use this for like tracking how much is coming out of my checking account every day. Like how much am I spending, whether it's bills, whether it's shopping, groceries, things like that, like wants versus needs. And I'm going to be tracking that in this planner, but I'm giving myself more spaces in case I don't in case I miss something from my bills. I'm going to say that this one's done because I don't know yet quite what I'm going to be using this for. May just be for like reminders and some or stuff, but we are going to go ahead and put this one back into the planner. So it's going to be the first to go in. And then this way, when I'm setting up August, it'll be a really easy takeout to set up August as well. Yeah, so far, I'm enjoying this. Okay, let's go ahead and do the next section, which I feel like it needs to be this. The only thing that I don't quite know what I'm going to use is the this week portion. And I really think that that is going to have to be something that I'm going to have to figure out. And that's something that it's going to have to like figure out as I go. Now I do want to put in like some little florals and stuff for decoration for this. That way it can be able to tie the first page together and tie the last page together. I am planning on using the same stickers for the entire month. So it's not going to be like with my regular planner where I change up the stickers. Okay, so this is kind of something that I have to figure out, is like, especially when I have days where I have multiple things, I'm not going to be able to fit every single thing into here. So I think I may this is what I'm going to do. And this may change next month, but we will see. I'm just going to put a note, bills due. And then I will be putting on the actual day what bills are due. If it is a day, because, you know, for like my paydays and stuff, I want to do something a little cutesy for that. And I feel like that's where the Happy Planner stickers are definitely going to come in handy. So this is the Know Your Worth. I'm choosing this one because it does have a lot of gold in it. I want to see if it has like small payday stickers. I do have some mini. I don't necessarily want like black. I do have some mini stickers, and I think that the mini would probably do much better. Okay, so this is a budget. This is not a mini though, so I don't think that this one is going to work. It will work when I have like a colorful month. Okay, and then these are the other budget stickers that I have. I'm thinking this mini budget is probably, I think this may be the best one. But even that doesn't have like the icons that I was hoping for. All right, I'm going to have to buy some actual icons because these are just not working. I will have to make them work for this month though. All right, let's go back to this one. I am kind of thinking that maybe we'll just do like a simple payday along this one, but how do I want to put it, like maybe off to the side like that? And then I trim it down because I honestly don't really like how this Y is so complex. Like, it's not needed. I don't need a fancy Y. Yeah, I could do just something like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through. I have 2 paydays for July. I just dropped one. Because this payday right here is for August, so that one is not going to be in. But I do like that this has, this has like the following month on the calendar, because then you can almost be able to plan ahead. All right, so that is done. I would like to use little icons for these. So for these ones, like I know, ooh, let's go through JoJo's icons. I think these are going to be more so used in the weekly. Like this, that's a really cute little payday sticker. I want to use, yeah, I think that these are going to be used primarily during the weekly. These are freaking adorable though, by the way. Okay. This is when I am going to have to buy icon stickers. Like different icon stickers than what I already have. So we do have a book for the reading. I'm going to use the Happy Planner All the Feels because this has better icons. So we have a hydrate, we have a journal, reading. These are perfect. These are absolutely perfect. We have a walk. Do. I kind of like the idea of a no spend. And then I like the vitamins, but I would rather have that be for like medication. So I think I'm going to use the vitamins in the meantime until I have a better icon sticker. And I think this is what we're going to kind of stick with. Whoops. I think this is what we're going to stick with in terms of what is being used as a habit tracker. Since this section is going to be for meal plan, I'm not going to do anything else for that one. So that's going to go ahead and go back into the planner. Okay, so this week, I know for a fact that I have an author chat on Wednesday. So, look, we can use my little book stickers for that. So cute. And before I put down anything related to budget on here, I mean, with the exception of the payday stickers that I have already used, I'm going to go ahead and kind of go through like my budget sticker books and decide which one that I want to use. I am going to go ahead though and put in like this little flower right here. So then that way we have a little decoration there. And I think I'm just going to do like at least one on each side. We'll use this one. Yeah, he can go there. And then we're gonna trim and try not to cut the other page. Okay. This is when it's going to be like so important to really have like my monthly noted for these things. So on the week of the 15th, we have payday. Why do I have payday listed on? Why do I have two payday stickers? This one was actually incorrect. That one's wrong. I do have an author chat on the 17th. So we will go ahead and put in the little book there. Now I'm almost positive that I'm going to have, a book club on the 31st. Did I forget that one? Wait a minute. The 31st, I think, is going to be part of August. Yes, it is. So this is what I'm going to hold on doing anything for this because I have an in-person book club that I joined. We have a meeting on the 24th. And I think the next one after that is going to be on the 29th. I know for a fact that I'm going to have a book club on the 31st, but I'm going to wait and do anything on this one until next month, until like I'm actually prepping for August. But that's one reason why I like that the calendars have, like they have like the previous days, they have the days for the following month, because then that way I can actually be able to kind of put in, like I can be able just to look at this and be like, you know what, this needs to be moved over to the August calendar because it has these dates listed on there. So let's just put in some more little flowers. Oof, gotta be careful with that. I do not want that to tear. And then we're gonna do a flower on this side. I also need to figure out what's going to be the best way for me to track the meal planning. And I think I'm going to do that for the first week only. And then once I kind of figure out what's going to be like the best way to do that, then I can go ahead and kind of plan ahead. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting some more of these back in, because I'm not doing the entire month unless I know for a fact, like unless it's something that I already have in my mind, this is exactly how I want to notate it. Okay, so make sure we're putting them in correctly. So the 22nd to the 28th. And then the 15th. We have the author chat, we have the payday, and I'll have to find my budget stickers. I'll have to like figure out which ones I want to use for that. And then the 8th through the 14th, we do have an author chat on the 11th. So I will go ahead and put that down. I think one thing else I'm going to do is I think we're going to divide this in half. So before we put this back into the planner and before I put this one back into the planner, I am going to take this, and this is like something that makes me really, really nervous to do. So I really hope that this works out, because I think what we're going to do, we're going to use, and I'm not doing it like a perfect even, like a perfect half. Where is my smaller one? Okay, well, I lost it. We're going to take the ruler from the Laurel Denise Planner, because we're going to do bills on this side, and then this is going to be used for like chores, things going on, that sort of thing. So, oh my goodness, how do I want to do this? Let's use a mild liner, and we're just going to do it in gray. This is like so nerve-wracking, by the way. But that's just like super, super simple. So yeah, bills on this side, and I'm going to do this for all of them, where it's going to, as long as it works at least, where it's going to be bills on this side, appointments, chores, like little home things on that side. And then the meal plan. This is the part that's going to be a little bit difficult, because I do want to be able to like I want to be able to track breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but I'm not sure I'm going to have enough room. So I am going to wait and complete this when I meal plan. And I think I may use it primarily for lunch and dinner, because breakfast tends to be the same. Breakfast is usually something like eggs and sausage or eggs and hash brown. It's usually my lunch and dinner that changes. So I may just kind of divide up each box and do like lunch on the top, dinner on the bottom, that sort of thing. But I'm not going to figure that out yet. I think this is a good jumping off point for the setup. Oh, I need to finish putting in my dots for the calendar. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna finish putting in the dots for this. Figure out where my little sticky note went for this one, because I don't think that was just payday. I feel like I had something else there as well. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Like I knew that it wasn't. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to put in I've got these as well. Okay. We're going to use, I actually want to use this one. So we're going to use the gold for bills. We are going to use the pink for payday, the light pink for payday. I'm going to use a, let's go a blue, or let's go like this corally color for author chats and such. So I'm going to kind of speed through this as I do this, and then we will put it back in the planner and finish up. So while I was doing this, I did realize that I actually missed 2 of them. So I went ahead and I added, so I've got Netflix and then I've got Disney Plus. Okay, so I went ahead and I added them to this. I added them to my little sheet, so that way I have that. But I confirmed this book club. This one I need to move. But yeah, so at this point, the next step for me is going to be deciding what are going to be the best icons that I can be able to use for my bills, or do I just write it? Do I just write it in? And then I want to pick out some icons to use for these. But I will say overall, I feel like I have a really good jump start on using my Laurel Denise Planner and having this set up for home. And I'm really excited. So yeah, so this week, today's Wednesday, I will kind of figure out how I'm gonna finish setting this up, how I'm gonna do the meal plans for next week. I'm probably not gonna do meal plan until this weekend for it, but I'll decide at least how do I want to how do I want to do lunch, how do I want to do dinner, and maybe I have like breakfast ideas going down this column. But yeah, so there we go. I am super excited about this. We did not use up all of these little stickers, so let's just finish throwing these down. And I feel like I should like go ahead and put in like bills over here, and I may do that, especially since I have, put it right there. Especially since like I have the 1st and the 3rd already written down. That will just be really easy to kind of transfer over, and it may be something where all I do is bam. I just do something super simple like that. All right, so we're gonna put this one down and then we're done. Okay, there we go. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions about this. I'm really excited to try, and yeah, I can't wait to share. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Thumbs up, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.